It's the Wickersham Leader Show with today's episode. What the devil? Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to be here now. I saw some people there. What was it? Rex and Tom and Jerry. Hello to both of you. I know you were just waiting oh so dearly for me to make my grand entrance and say something. Well, I made an entrance, but I'm not really grand. I mean, not like. I'm not good at making. I'm here, okay? I'm here. I'm here. Oh, goodness. Well, I've got a pencil, and something itches, so that must mean that I want to draw today. Hello there, Toons of the World, if you're watching or not watching, especially if you're not watching. What was I saying? Right, today's an art stream day. I had you guys pick from a bunch of different little demons out there. And based on your feedback, I've chosen the two that I will draw this weekend. Oh, hey, if you're not in the server, or if you are, but you just haven't caught it yet, we're having a cartoon matinee tonight. It's Saturday. I always do these. Well, always, as in, you know, the last couple months. But hey, who knows? Maybe you'll like it. What was I saying? Oh, art stream. Right, I'm gonna do some art. I'm gonna doodle some pictures. It's gonna be great. We're gonna love it. It'll be fantastic. And it'll be nice. It'll be great. It'll be amazing. Oh goodness. Sorry. I'm trying to talk, but my brain's going a mile a minute and my mouth can't keep up. I should really get a pair of sneakers for that thing. You know, like one of those things where you're a kid, right? And you see the sneakers in the commercial, and the sneakers are like the new Air Force Maximum. You're gonna move at the speed of light, right? And move at the speed of light and get going. And then you actually get the sneakers, but then they don't work so great. I had a point to that little anecdote, but I forgot what it was. I had a point. I was gonna say it was gonna be like about me running my mouth with the sneakers. I can't for the life of me remember where that was going to go. You know, that's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. My brain's already somewhere else by the time my mouth gets to the point where I want to say something. Oh well, whatever. Maybe I should slow down, huh? Get right into it. There it is. Hey, look, check it out. It's the devil. He's a spooky guy. A little too spooky, if you might see. I mean, not spooky to me. I mean, I've seen a lot of devils. There are a lot of devils in Toontown. Let's be honest here. There are a lot of different sorts of demonic creatures that you're gonna find there. That's just the nature of it, though. Just tons of... I don't know, you see all kinds. There are angels, there are devils, there are like... Jesus is bawling. Maybe he is. He could be bawling. I've never played against Jesus before. I've never... The idea of him bawling just has me... he truly came not to be served, but to serve. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Okay, so this is the devil from the 1929 short Hell's Bells. There's really not much of a story to it, if I'm totally honest, but that's okay. It's just a little I don't know, it's just kind of a thing. It just kind of happens. He's not a very handsome-looking fellow, but he should be pretty easy to draw, at least. I mean, from what I hear, the devil from Cuphead may be like his kid or something. Just a few demons dancing. It's true. And if anybody knows how to cut a rug, it's definitely demons. I mean, think about all the different music you've heard in your life that people have called demonic, right? Like, if all this music is so demonic, then hell must have some really awesome soundtracks. Are you listening to AC/DC? Well, I guess that's, was AC/DC Highway to Hell, or was that someone else? Now I can't recall. Okay, so our devilish friend has, kind of a difficult form to get down. You know, when you look at all of the parts of the face taken together. Little Nas. That's true. He was also there. He did a thing. But he's got a big crooked nose and a muzzle. Now the question is, what kind of muzzle are we gonna do? Or maybe we could give him a different angry face. There are a few out there we could try for. Let's try this one. Little Nas X the devil, your mom thinks that. Well, he's definitely not the devil. If he was, he'd be doing a lot more worse stuff. This guy didn't appear in Once Upon a Studio. Well, most of the Silly Symphonies cast did. I mean, could you imagine if they included everybody from all the Silly Symphonies they made? That's so many characters. That's a ridiculous number of characters. It's to such a degree that it just begs the question of, like, how do you even fit them all in there? Oh! I was gonna save this for later, but I think you guys would like to hear this. I will be extending our toon lineup so that after I finish the Halloween ones, I'll no longer be limited to just the Golden Age. We're gonna expand our horizons. There'll be indie tunes. There'll be modern tunes. Tunes from the 80s and 90s. Because before, we've only been going from the 20s up until the 60s. And I think after a few months of this, it's a good idea to move on to doing more modern characters. Of course, that doesn't mean we'll leave our classic friends behind. There will still be many opportunities to see some of the old favorites. But that doesn't mean that we're gonna only be using them anymore. I already said what that doesn't mean. Ah, whatever. Let me see. Oh, you know, the funny thing is, though, that his design actually kind of changes rapidly from one shot to the next. How round his head is, how big he is. Well, the size is less important for our purposes. Whether or not he even has the muzzle kind of changes. You doing TV tunes? I've already done TV tunes. I've done Boko from the Wonderful 3 in the past. It'll be fun, I think, to really try some other characters and art styles out there. You know, a character this simple can be very deceptively difficult to get right. There we go. Who are we rating from last stream? Well, we're gonna be rating someone different today. Because, you know, you want to help out people who are doing the same kind of things as you. So yesterday I rated someone playing Smash. Today we're gonna raid somebody doing art. Because the small artists need the help. Can you find it? No, I'll find it. I'm good. I'm good enough at finding people to raid. He's got big, goofy teeth, this devil. He's a very goofy fellow. Actually, what do his teeth look like? Okay, they're sharp in some scenes, but not in others. Here's what I'll do. We'll do the sharp ones. Yeah. Something like this. What do his ears look like? He's got big ones. Big, like, goblin-y ears, this guy. Something like that. But I'm definitely going to want to do this again because I don't like this. We've got a... Yeah, something like this. Sometimes, when you go back and you look at really early tunes, you realize that sometimes how unrefined they can be. They can be quite the struggle to get to look right when you draw them. I can imagine that this is a cartoon that Disney doesn't really like talking about much. I mean... yeah. His eyes are definitely bigger than that. Let me try this. Yeah, that's a little more like what it's supposed to be. Now let's see. Yes, see the other cheek from the other side. That will certainly make him appear even more devious. I guess you could also call this Disney Satan. Which is funny to think about. I can't think of many depictions of the devil from Disney. There are a few, mind, especially in the earlier days, but outright the devil himself, very rare. You hate Temu. Who's Temu? Who or what is Temu, I should say? How do you feel about Jack Films and Sniper Wolf? You shouldn't dox people. I feel like that's not a very controversial opinion. You shouldn't, like, go take pictures of people's house and tell people where someone lives. It's just Wish, but a scam company. Wish is kind of a scam, too. I mean, it's entirely dependent on who you buy from. Alright, here's what we'll do. The muzzle's gonna go over the nose. In some shots in the original film it did, so I'm gonna go with that. And let me erase all this stuff in the middle. I mean, yeah, I mean, the whole point is that you go to a place like Wish, and they just sell everything, like, super cheap, but, like, you get what you pay for. And sometimes you don't even get that. There we go. Oh, look at those chompers. Temu makes Nintendo Switch and others for $10, but it's never on sale. How could you possibly afford to sell a Nintendo Switch for $10? Let me look at this YouTube video from somebody who supposedly bought one for $7. Just a bootleg system that plays... Hold on. No, I'm looking at this. So it looks like these are legit Switches. That's very intriguing. These are real Switches that they're selling. However, if you're buying them in the United States, it will not be a US region Switch. Excuse me. Sorry, just drinking strawberry lemonade. Okay, I like what we're doing here. Let's try again to make it more... Yeah. Yeah, I like this. I guess when it, but like, you know, this is all about that thing I was mentioning earlier, with these designs being very unrefined. Like, you'll notice how a character is drawn in a particular short in the 20s, and then you'll see a studio do, like, throwback artwork to it later. But the thing is, now we have all these much more refined ways of drawing something. So all those old wonky weirdos now have stronger, like grounding in reality. The way Toons act has changed, you know? But it loses something. At least I think so. I think it loses a little something. No, come on. Give me the right curve. Because when you make the design, like, you're trying to mimic the old artwork, right? But you want to keep what made the original special. The weirdness of the designs and the reasons they chose what they did is definitely a big, you know, a big point. Oh, I like this. Yeah. Look at those teeth. This is someone you don't want to mess with. I mean, dude's got like 3-inch nothing but spikes all throughout his entire mouth. Just think for a second what that would feel like if he bit you. That would suck. That would suck times 10. Alright, let me take a look at those ears. Harder than 3 lions? Yeah, because lions' teeth aren't as big as daggers. They're big. You know, you don't want to be bit by a lion. But a lion's teeth isn't 3 daggers, you know? Ooh, I like this one. I like the face. I think we got a winner here, folks. Now I just gotta figure out how the ears are supposed to look. It seems like depending on the shot, they kind of change design a little. But that's so par for the course for these. Can I even, like... I just gotta pick something, right? I mean, this short is also pretty goofy. He has some demons milk like a dragon cow, and then the cow has flames coming out of its udder, and then he drinks the flames. Okay, I think I know what I want to do with the ears. Yeah, look at those. I think we'll make the horns smaller. Dragon Ball Kai is kind of good. Well, it's just a shorter... Isn't Kai just a version of Z with all the filler cut? There we go. Maybe make that ear shorter. Ooh, this should be a... Oh, I see. This ear should have a smooth curve. Hold on. Let's add those horns in first. Yeah, we'll do that. A nice, straight, pointed ear. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then curves. Beautiful. You know, it's come to my attention that Halloween cartoons aren't really a thing in the older days. Like, there were a few. Like, a few. I'm talking, like, maybe 20, like, overall. Well, maybe that's a little underselling it, but you know what I mean. There was just nothing, you know? Now, let's see. What do we want to do with the body? I mean, he's a very basic fellow. Maybe, yeah, maybe something like this. that might work. Now I'm out of drink. That's fine. That should keep me hydrated. He's got huge shoulders. Oh, you know what? I like that. I think that's what we'll do. Follow the general. Yeah. Take a look. Oh, you know what? For good measure, get his tail in the shot. Because he's got one. Because I have a feeling that this guy is going to be very simple. He only consists of 2 colors. Black and white. I'm serious. There is no in-between. Sometimes characters have gray, or their bodies are mostly comprised of a gray in the middle, and then they have very little, like, black and white save for the eyes or something, but nope. This guy, he only comes in jet black and paper white. I have considered, though, taking the design and giving it color, like if there's a reference of it being in color. But I think for accuracy's sake, I'm going to stick to just the black and white that the cartoon was in. Things I hate for some reason when people say SSJ1. Why do you hate it when people say that? Is it because that's the Japanese name? Okay, hey, look at him. If that ain't a handsome devil. I mean, I wouldn't kiss him, but it's got a face a mother could love. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. Get out our big boy brushes and start the stabilized drawings. Well, I could just... Yeah, I could just do this. Hit versus Goku felt like Goku versus Frieza for me. Hang on. I didn't... You asked me... Why do you hate it when people say SSJ1? You not like the Japanese name for it? You don't know what it means? You just hate the letter J? I can understand hating a letter. Sometimes I get letters from the IRS and I hate those. Oh, chat. How are any of you trick-or-treating this year? Do any of you still do that? I haven't in years. Or maybe if you don't, are you going to like a costume party? Like, what does SSJ1 even mean? I'm glad you asked, because now we can go check. Super Saiyajin, a romanization of the original Japanese term for Super Saiyan. There you go, Super Saiyajin. Glad we could clear that one up. You know, I feel like doing something cheeky. Yeah, I'm gonna do something cheeky. There we go. Now, instead of making it so that I have the shoulder in front of the mouth, I am going to have the mouth purposefully erase a portion. What is ligma? Do you get it? Yeah, I know what ligma is. I had a buddy who had ligma. It was really unfortunate watching him, you know, slowly lose it. But then he got it again. He found it, whatever he lost. I was kind of shocked myself, but hey, miracles happen. People can find things they lose. Like, I've been... One time I was fined. Again, from the IRS. I mean, you skip your taxes for 3 years and then they start complaining. I'm an American. In this country, we don't pay for things we don't want. Oh, gosh. Okay, so now we're having the problem that I always have with black and white tunes whenever they use a dark color as a base. And that is, I can't see what it is anymore. So I'm gonna have to change the, I'm gonna have to change it to white. So I can see. So, pardon me while I finish coloring in all this black. And then I can switch the sketch color to white, which makes things simple for me. Mostly. Then when I get to the white shade part, I gotta finagle, but that's okay. Alright, fill this in with white. Ah, now we can see him. You can also see here. That I need to get this arrow working right. Yeah, that's good. I like that curve. I think the curve of the tail works nicely there. Now we've got the other one, of course. Ooh. There it is. Look at that point. That'll jab you. That'll poke your eye out, kid. He seems like somebody who knows how to get to the point. Oh gosh, I crack myself up sometimes. Well, I have to laugh at myself because heaven knows somebody's gotta. Okay, first things first, I think the two eyes are in order. Luckily for us, we don't have to worry too much about them. Where is Father-Son Gallic Gun? I don't know. Am I supposed to know? Seems like a thing I'm supposed to know. Oh, perfect. Ooh, that's it. That's the one we're looking for. We need it. What do you mean you need it? And why are you asking me? I don't know anything about no garlic guns. Although, something that I can use to just like, I wish that this, I wish that this had a little bit more of a garlic flavor. Right there. Splits your plate in half, puts a hole in your table, but you know what? You get a nice garlicky scent and flavor on your Italian favorites. Mwah! Molto bene. Okay, let's get the other eye. There we go. Fill that in. Fill it in. Delete all of those eyes. Vita and Trunks don't both doing a Gallic gun. That's what I mean. Oh, I know what you mean. I just don't know why you're asking me. Boom, 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 boom. There we go, and clear some of this up. Now, we've got another one down here. You just want more of it? So you want them to team up again? I mean, that sounds good to me. So why did you ask me where it was? You think I knew? Ooh, come on. You want a new show for the side characters like Tien and Yamcha? I mean, if you wanted them to have their spotlights, there's always the original Dragon Ball. You can just go back and watch that again. Ooh, that's perfect. Oh my goodness. You did. Well, then you got a show where they're the focus. Right? I mean, right? We need to make sure we get this perfect. What if I just... That might work. Yeah, that works. Yeah, and this is behind the eye, so we don't need to worry about that too much. This is going to be a little tough with all this overlapping white and black. It's just kind of a lot of the same colors. But we'll work through it. Besides, once I have all the main pieces in place, everything else is going to fall into everything. Once I have all the main pieces set up, everything else is going to fall into place quite easily, I think. It's 1089 eyes. 89 eyes. It's only got 3. Okay. Excellent. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, get that in the nose. Oh, there's going to be the nose in front of all this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, I can see where the beginning of the edge of the nose should be, and I can see where the end of it should be. There we go. Maybe I can make this better. Hang on. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Look at that nose. He's got a big sniffer. Definitely somebody who can smell you before you even get close. He can recognize you from your scent a million miles away. All right, so how are we doing the ears? Maybe we could make the ears work. We could make the ears work by putting the ears behind everything. Let me try that. First of all, this one was going to be behind anyway, so let me just... Wait, that's the wrong color. Yeah, the ears were white. Maybe? No. The color's not right. Imagine if Cell or Frieza was not pure evil. Isn't Frieza not pure evil? Didn't he help? Yeah, he fought in, like, the universe tournament or whatever. That's gotta count for something, right? So it looks like the horns and the ears are the last major things we have to color. Oh, there's also the mouth. The mouth shouldn't be too difficult. I don't think, anyways. But I can't imagine Frieza not fuse. I can't imagine Frieza fusing with anyone now that I'm thinking about it. Dude, if he was trying to fuse with people, I don't know, man. I just don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, I'll go with that. That looks pretty good. When are you gonna make a vid that is not a live stream? I'm working on it. I told you. I told you yesterday when you asked the same question. I'm still working on it. These videos take time, research. A lot of work can go into making a video. I mean, have you seen some of these bigger channels that do them? They take very long for some of these videos to come out. Want Axel back in Wafty 2023. What's Wafty? Axel is gone. I guess? I don't know who Axel is or Wafty is. I know SMG4. I am somewhat familiar with them. But I don't watch their content anymore. I used to. But I got rather bored with it. Or just kind of annoyed. So I have no idea who any of these characters are. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Ah, there it is. There it is. Fill that all in. Oh, now we've got our ear. Wow, that's basically all the shapes except for the horns, so let me do that. Hey, hello, Jax. Good to see you. War of the Fat Italian. Oh, it's a Mario thing. I see. Well, good to see a friendly face. Hello there, Jax. Good to see you here. What brings you to my lowly abode? We'll just erase the exterior and not worry about it anymore. Can you tell me a joke? Alright, tell me a joke, Jax. We'll hear a Jax joke. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because it died and it's trying to get to the other side. What now? What? Oh, yes. Just the last. Wow. I can't believe it. Wow, I'm already down to like the last things we need to color in. It's only been an hour. Either I'm getting better, or these characters are so simple that even a child could do it. Goodness, he is barking up a storm down there. He just won't stop. What are the Fat Italian 2023 will be the biggest and wildest theme that you have ever seen? Really? That's the biggest one? You know, maybe we should try to see if we can find something even bigger and wilder. You have a dog? Against my will, but yes. He often finds himself communing with the coyotes outside my house. Oh, he stopped. He's one of them dogs that just barks at everything that he sees. Okay, think he stopped. Now we can do the mouth. You have a TikTok account. Ooh, so do I. I post there at least once a week. I'm trying to do 2, but sometimes I just get too caught up in all the things I'm trying to do for that. BRB, I just want. What do you want? What are you looking for? I can tell you what I want. But what I want and what you want probably aren't the same thing. Change your profile picture. Oh, I can't see it anyways. Lucky that you have a dog. Only thing I got was a fish. Trust me. I don't want him. No, thank you. I don't want any pets. Oh, goodness. No pets for me. If I could give him to somebody else who would really much prefer to take care of a dog, I would. 8. 8? 8 what? What did you eat? Buffering. Buffering what? What? 8 fish. Oh. Oh, you had 8 fish. Okay. Can I... Can I just do this right? Okay, I think that's good. Seven of them died in a week. One last month. What how did that happen? How did they all die? That's terrible. Okay, now we got his mouth. Water leak or something. I forgot. Oh no, that's horrible. That's terrible. Excuse me, I gotta stretch, gotta stretch, gotta stretch. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay. How many times am I gonna say okay until I'm okay? I guess. I don't know. So now we fill in the stuff with teeth. Absolutely slaughter that mouth with the amount of teeth that we're going to be putting inside of it. It's insane. How many teeth? It's 7. It's 7 teeth. 7. Yeah, 7. 7 teeth. But those 7 teeth are going to be crazy. Oh, gosh. I kind of hate that I even said it like that. Maybe I should erase... Maybe I should erase part of the mouth to make it more like the shape I originally designed. There we go. Now we just gotta clean these up. Ah, come on. Can I not do it? Can I do this without going over? There we go. I don't want to go over any of the other teeth. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. And right in there. Tooth number 1. Maybe make that a bit... Can I make that a bit taller? Ooh, I like that, actually. I kind of like the way that it curves inwards. That's actually... That's interesting. I'm looking at it. I like that one. I like that. Come on. No. No. Nope. Okay, let me turn off the guide. Okay, yeah, no, I can jive with this. I think this is fine. There we go. Haha. Actually, it kind of looks cool as it is, but the form definitely gets lost in all of those shapes and all of it being, you know, 2 colors. Okay, now we can take what we've got. What do I want to do for shading? Now, obviously, since this is black, like black, jet black, right? I can't do too much. But there are a few things I might be able to do. Let's see if I can mess around with it. Okay, I'm back. I just draw myself, but don't tell me I'm bad at art. Well, I can't see your art, so how am I gonna call it bad? Kind of mean, wouldn't it? Just to deride you of your joy of creating, and I can't even, and I don't even see the thing. Ah, shoot, I didn't... Well, I need to... There we go, now we can shade. Yeah. Try to get that... Ooh, the curve of the brow in there. I like that. Let's do the other side. Oh, and I am zooming in and I am noticing mistakes. Like, for example, this back ear. That's actually kind of working. There we go. Yeah, that kind of works. Let's try doing this. Shoot. No wonder it wasn't looking right. Ooh, you know, that's kind of working. Alright, so I'm going to have to put this in a... Yeah, in a different layer. We're going to mess with the color for a little bit. We don't want to get it to be too bright, so we can lower the opacity a little, play around with this. Just kind of vibe for a bit. See what we like, what we don't like. That's not bad. I can work with this. Yeah, especially with these natural separations creating the dark parts of the brow that I want. Yeah. And then, of course, the shading on the head. Oh, that looks not bad at all, actually. Let's try over here. First things first, we want to clear this up. Then we go in with this again. Get some, there we go. We get some erasing around the eye. And that also creates a natural shading feel. That looks nice. I like it. I like this. a little bit of erasing down here to get that. Yeah. Sides. Very basic shading here. We're just working with white and black, mind. Just white and black. But it's getting the shapes across. And that's the important thing. That you can see all the shapes that you want your audience to see. This arm is gonna be a bit of a trouble spot. We're gonna try though. You know what? No, hold on. We need that in a new layer so I can mess with it. Last thing we want is to be stepping on our own toes. So we've got that shoulder. Let's clean up the exterior around it. And let's go for the main attraction. Which should be... Yeah, there we go. But a fusion baby had the DNA of 4 people, or am I dumb? Well, I mean... It would be 2 people. It would still be 2 people. Well, it would be 3, I suppose, assuming that they were fused long enough for the baby to grow within them, right? It would be the fused person and whoever their partner is having the baby, right? You know, we talked about this before. Okay, let's try it again. This is the center, so this is going to be... We're going to be playing a little differently with this one. Okay, now we can see where they're all supposed to be. So this needs to be cleaned up around here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, never mind. That's the one I was already working with. Okay, I can just fix this then. Perfect. That's fine. Create the little shade down here because we want there to be a darkness. Yeah, clean this up in the middle. maybe not in the middle. Maybe on the edges. Well, I know we want this gone. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Now let's play around a little with the shades we got here. I need to think that maybe this is a little messed up right now. Hang on. Hello, PK. Oh, it's good to see you. How are you doing? So, you've been out of the game for a little bit, so let me just acquaint you with what we're doing here. On the weekends, I do art streams, and we do them based off of tunes. I have you guys vote on my YouTube channel which of the tunes you want to see the most. Then, I draw it. Simple. And this weekend's theme is demons. Oh, I love this song. This is from a game... Uh-oh, I accidentally deleted it. Excuse me. Shoot, I was going to talk about that game. It was a good game, too. Well, not a good game. It's actually really hard. There you go. It's a game called Carnival. If you've never heard of it, it's certainly a trip. Not for kids. Definitely not for kids. But it is a super spooky Halloween game with a lot of really cool themes and environments, and it does a really awesome job at like setting the mood. Basically, you're stuck inside of some carnival, as you might have expected. That's that shooter game, right? Oh yeah, shooter game. Luckily these days, if you want to play it, there are definitely ways to do that. But man, back in the day, you know, games like that were so hard that you'd have to spend like $20 just to get a chance, you know, to finish it in quarters. It's not a great game. I don't think I'll say it's a great game, but it's a very intriguing game. And it's got awesome music though. Awesome music and theming. Oh, it's playing it again. Alright, sure. I'll listen to it again. I love this song. Yeah, smooth that out. We want them to definitely be able to see all of the different parts of the body. But Carnival actually had a little bit of a controversy when it came out. Because one of the bosses is a giant baby. And they felt that, and people felt that that killing a baby was really bad. Like, they did not like doing it. So they released an alternate version, or they had an alternate ability that you could change a switch on the arcade cabinet, and they would change it to a teddy bear boss. That was intentionally designed to be way scarier, but because it's not, because it's not a teddy bear, they were okay with it. Excuse me, because it's not a baby, they were okay with it. It's kind of funny how things work out sometimes. For some reason, I keep thinking this is a Psychonauts song. It's not. It only kind of sounds like Psychonauts. Like, and not even that, it only really reminds me of Waterloo World. But hey, Yoshi's Woolly World's fine. I should finish that game. I started it like when it came out and I played it a little bit, but I never really got very far. Not to mention there's also the 3DS version, which has like its own thing going on. Okay. Oh, yes. Let's get the tail. Maybe a little bit more thickness in the curve. Because the curve ended up... I always do this, and I kind of hate that this always happens to me when I do these tails. Is I can't... the curve always messes with me. Oh, yes, I gotta remember. After tonight, or tomorrow night or something. Either tonight or tomorrow night. I gotta look for creepypasta games. Okay, yeah, I think we got that. I think that's all good to go. Let me just get the nose. The nose should be simple. I mean, come on. It's a big bulb. I used to be so scared of Sonic.exe as a kid. Oh, I never believed creepypastas. I always thought they were kind of dumb. Now, when I was a kid, I was afraid of skeletons. And dying. May have been related. And the dark. That was it. Skeletons in the dark I was the most scared of. Of course, it's only natural to be afraid of the dark. You know, people are hardwired to be afraid of the dark. Okay. remember watching Markiplier play it, and it gave me nightmares. Oh, the game specifically? That little thing where the only thing that happens is you just kind of walk to the right? Love that one. It's really hilariously terrible, honestly. And then Sonic says something like, "I am God." And it's like, okay, buddy, calm down, you know. Eat your Wheaties. I think the only, like, lines I need to do now is to get the, yeah, I think the only lines I need to do are the ones for the mouth up here. It's so funny looking back on it now. I know! It's just how creepypastas, like, have turned. I guess creepypastas are still pretty popular. I mean, they're essentially just internet ghost stories. It's just the problem is that the way the internet is set up, it's so easy for there to be, like, a billion of them, and none of them are, like, well written. But I guess also, it doesn't have to be well written to be scary. As, you know, you've just proven to me, you were scared of it as a kid. I guess it also depends on who you're trying to scare. Can I get this one to work? Yeah, there we go. Look at that devilish grin. There are lots of things that, like, I've heard over the years that, like, I'm just so not invested in anymore. Like, Tails doll. I was never scared of Tails doll. Remember this? Oh my gosh, the quote-unquote scary car commercial. That was just a woman screaming at you to jump scare, and that's it. That was the whole bit. I don't know if it was for a game or something, or if it was a real commercial. Now looking back on it, I have no idea. I don't remember either, but I do remember it giving me nightmares for like a week. That, yeah, I mean, when you're a kid, that sort of thing does hit you pretty hard. You know what really brought upon my fear of skeletons was not even a horror movie, it was a comedy movie. It was this movie where these two guys were driving down the road, and they were swerving in and out of traffic going the wrong way. And when they saw two trucks coming by, they screamed, and like as a visual gag, they turned into skeletons when they screamed. And that hit me. That hit me really hard, and I was super scared of skeletons from there on out. Which, for, you know, a toon like me, that's problematic because there are toon skeletons everywhere. Okay, let's try getting some shading on the outside. So I always thought skeletons were pretty cool as a kid. I had a bunch of Lego skeleton minifigures. I wasn't scared of Lego skeletons. I remember that because I played Lego Star Wars, and they had those like Easter eggs where you could like get the skeletons in Hoth, and they would move. And they had a funky little dance too. I wasn't scared of them there. I also wasn't scared of Dry Bones. I miss Lego games. You could still play them. You just haven't picked one up in a while, I wager. I've been going through Lego Star Wars again, because I realized that after I got my new computer, I lost all of my save data on that, so I'm doing it over again, which has been pretty fun overall, minus some like bugs and things. I mean, for what it's worth, though, the game is very tedious if you're really not up for that sort of thing. And I know a lot of people aren't, so I can't recommend the Skywalker Saga to everybody. I mean, it's funny, because when the Skywalker Saga came out, I didn't know that, like, Lego games had voices in them now. I didn't realize it. So I was definitely shocked. There we go. Oh wait, yeah, it's behind. Oh, maybe not completely erase. Oh, that's also not the right tool. Yeah, we want this one. Oh, I see. Hold on. Erase like this up here. Ah, now we've got a ear-looking thing that actually looks like an ear. I see now. That's why it wasn't looking right. I also got rid of my PS3 a long time ago, like an idiot, so I don't actually own the Lego games I had before. Why'd you get rid of it? Just for money or because you were just done with them? Video games are so important to me that I've never sold any of my games. I know some people who did. They would sell their games to get new ones. Well, rather, I know of people. I don't think anybody I knew personally did that, but like I know of the practice, and I never did that. You know, as a kid, I also wasn't one of those people who played M-rated games before I was supposed to. Generally, anyways. The only M-rated game I remember playing before I really turned 18 was Team Fortress 2 and Call of Duty Black Ops. That was the one. Black Ops 2 as a kid was the best. Yeah, I didn't really like Call of Duty as much as I thought I would have. Had it on the Wii. Not realizing that I needed to have an Xbox to play with my friends at school who all had a game. Oh, that looks much better. Hang on, let me just erase this up top. Oh, that looks much nicer. Yeah. And we want this to continue all the way down here anyways, which I seem to have completely forgotten that the ear part that I'm drawing goes all the way down here. There we go. Maybe I can clear this out just a smidgen. And then, yeah. Oh, that looks much better. I still go back to play Black Ops Zombies to this day. I love that game mode. Did Black Ops 3 have it? I mean, all the Black Ops games have zombies, right? Yeah, it did. Okay. Do you play any of the other COD games? Like, you ever gone back to the classic COD? Like, COD 1942, I think it was called? I really don't know how those games are different from the more modern ones. The oldest one I go back to is World at War. Is that 3? You know, it is a lot simpler when they number them. From 2008. Oh, okay, so that was before Modern Warfare, yeah? So that, I think, so was that 3 or was that just an in-between game? I don't know, they have a ton of games based on World War II in the COD series. I really know nothing about COD. I've almost never played it except for, like I said, Black Ops 1. I didn't even finish the campaign mode. I don't know where the game takes place. I don't know anything about COD. But I liked playing on Nuketown. I remember that. from what I hear, Nuketown comes back every time they do Black Ops. Nuketown is really overdone. I thought it was a fun map. Or I thought people liked it as a map, rather. It is a good map, but I don't know, I get tired of it. I mean, fair. Okay, so I think I would rather do it like just a straight shot for this one. And then, yes. That's easier. That's easier to draw. That's easier to get the point across. I'm not fiddling with this. Yeah, and he looked like that in the short anyway. It just depends on the shot you're looking at. I was saying earlier that a big part of these shorts, you know, is how unrefined and how they just tried everything. You never knew what you were going to get. You never know what you're going to get when you go back either, you know? Oh, I love that song. I love that song so much. I was gushing about it the other day. Let's play around with this one a little. Ah, there it is. Much better. And then to clean up over here. Get that. Yeah. Now I need to figure out what I want to do with these colors down here. I don't want them to match, but I want it to feel like they're both pretty dark. You know, to make it look a little more like they belong together. That's better, I think. Yeah. There we go. And then if this side's going to be dark, then we need to go all the way and make it dark. Yeah, get that line in. Perfect. Just a little more, a little less. Play with it, you know. Okay, yeah. I think we're fine with this. Alright, let's do the other ear. This second one's going to be way easier because I don't have a shape to deal with in the middle. I can just... Yep. There we go. And then, actually, we'll just do the back. Just a little more. There we go. Okay. Little less? Yeah, that's fine. That's more than fine. Just darken the top a little. Yeah, there we go. Clean it up. There we go. Okay, let's get the horns. This one should be simple. I mean, they're just cones. Right? Like, just curved cones. No, that makes it look muddy. Erase them on the sides slightly. Try over here, too. Okay, yeah, I can jive with this. Maybe a little dark on the back side, though. Maybe? You know, it can be a lot harder than it looks. To find the right colors, to find the positions you want all the colors to be in, and to have it be believable, right? Okay, now for the mouth. I want to say, I'll do the, actually, nah, we'll do the mouth. And then as we go up here, get a little bit of that. And then we're gonna shrink the size and erase through the middle. Just to create a nice, nice interior shine. Same for down here. Yeah, I noticed that there's a piece I didn't erase of the teeth, but I'll fix that. Don't worry. Okay. And then shade all the way back here. Yeah. Give those eyes some real separation. Make it feel menacing. Shade under the nose. The fact that this is actually a Disney character never ceases to amuse me. Like, they're definitely not going to show off this guy anytime soon. Not even for their 100th anniversary. Okay. Now we can get the mouth and the teeth on the inside. Okay, now we can erase this. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at that. You know, the pitch black mouth is kind of cool. Maybe I won't put in the tongue. Because I have the tongue in the sketch, but, you know, looking at this, I'm kind of debating not doing that. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, I like that. All right, put in some. So kind of doing the opposite here, but we don't want the mouth to be completely black. Yes. Ooh. like this. Big old circle in the center. Okay. Why does it look like the shading is darker near the teeth? I was hoping that I would be able to, that it was just a mistake from like looking at it visually, but like I'm pretty sure it actually is darker near the teeth. There we go. Okay, that's better. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, look at that. All right, now it's time for the eyes. This eye is funky. Let's see if I can fix it. Okay, that's better. There's an eye behind. There it is. This one is missing some color. There we go. Okay. Now we can just quickly shade this. This shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, and then we can shrink this a little to clean it up and make sure it's just mostly the outline. I do want the eyes to be white, but we also want it to look like it exists in 3D space, of course. Even though it doesn't. Oh yeah, there it is. Look at that. Ooh, the way it like curves in. Yeah, it really gives the feeling that it's underneath a brow. Love that. I wonder if I can make this mouth a little different. Hang on, can I like... Maybe I should just... What if I just did this? Just clean that off. Nah, I wanna... Maybe if I just... Looks like it's gotta stay, whatever it is. Oh well, let's see what happens if we just roll with it. Hey, maybe this can work. What if I... Ah, better. I like that one better. Yeah, that gives the shapes we're looking for, mostly. Look at that shape. Never mind, I gotta clean that. See, it's so hard to make these curves look believable when you need to edit them sometimes. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, let's clean this up and erase down here. We don't want it to be too much. Yeah, just enough. Another thing we want there to be a lot of is up here, because it's supposed to be underneath something, right? So... and this part of the eye is in the back. Maybe a little less. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, okay. No, I think I got it. Yeah. Just go with it smoothly. Oh, that makes it look much nicer. As opposed to the quick flicks I was doing before. Going through it smoothly makes it look better, I think. I kind of want to emphasize that this cheek is in front. Kind of. No, I think we'll be alright. A little more cleanup. Make this smaller. There we go. Yeah, you want to go in with something a little finer. I think that's alright. Hey, look at that handsome fella. Look how devilish he looks. Ooh, he looks like he's just about to eat ya. Okay, now, background. This one shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Yeah, here's what we'll do. So, a couple of white cliffs. One. Then we'll put this one over here. And then we'll put one in the back. Now, all of these had a gray shadow coming down. less like that. A little... Yeah, and then it got a little lighter as they went down farther. I'm going to do the same on the other side. And then one in the back. Here. Yeah, and a little more up there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and above each of them, there was, there's some, like, stalactites and the like, made to make the whole thing seem like it's underground. Which I think I will do. Alright, so that's the top one. Yeah, that's the top one. We're gonna put on some... Gonna... Yeah, there we go. And a couple on the bottom as well, for good measure. And just take these, set it to white. Actually, that kind of works. Yeah, there we go. Oh, but we don't erase them near the top. Because we want to keep the top dark. Because that is where all of the... we want to keep the framing like intact, and if you shade everything out to the corners, you can kind of lose the framing, and the focus of the image can be lost. Because you want people to be looking at the center, which is why you have to decide like where are people going to be looking first. Here. There we go. A little more in there. Now, above all three of these, I can take some black and shade it to make it look like it's in a dark cavern. Because that's what it is. He's in a dark cavern. And I also want this to be just a smidge lighter. Yeah. Okay. I think this might work. And of course, even with all that black, we're gonna outline our guy just a little bit, especially on those lighter areas, because we want him to stick out. Make it kind of look like he's blocking the light from being seen behind him. You know? There we go. Hey, how about that? Oh, geez, I did not save. Not once. Whoops. Well, at least it didn't crash. Satan. Look at that. Huh. You know, I thought this was going to be a nice, easy, breezy, lemon squeezy one, but no, it actually turned out to be a little difficult. Looking good. Thank you very much. Okay, let's sign this. It's too big. Shrink that. Ah. How about that? Let's see now. Who would like a raid? Oh, well, excuse me. But yes, this is indeed, this was a bit of an interesting one to tackle because his body is entirely black. And also he's like a not very well-known guy. Very nice. I like this one. And I can't wait to see how tomorrow's turns out because you all voted for Pluto's devil. From, like, whenever he has his conscience and he's got this little devil with him, right? So, for tomorrow, that's what I'll be doing. But then, the day after that, is our creepypastas, right? I'm gonna have to keep reminding everybody. But stick around, because, we gotta raid someone, yeah? Yeah, I'm raiding now. Just taking a look around, seeing who's good, who speaks English, mind, because there are a lot of these that are not. Looks like I slipped in right at the end. Oh, sorry, Tinny. Yes, I completed the picture already. I just wrapped up. Pretty fun one, though. I like it. Definitely one of the more interesting characters that I've had the pleasure of trying out. Gosh, so many people are drawing like boobs. Where are all the cartoons? Are you on Twitch? I am Draco, and I'm about to do a raid. Let's see.
My new album is dropping soon.
Jeez, flipping Twitter Twitch ads, rather. My new album is dropping soon. Continue the work, bro. I hope you blow up someday. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm working at my hardest. I have been trying this for quite a few years. I think I found somebody I like. The problem is, of course, that I gotta look at an ad before I can see what the dude's deal is. Because, goodness gracious, these Twitch ads are oppressive. Yeah, this guy seems nice. Let's try him out. Okay, so that's gonna be all from me for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed hanging out with me and seeing me draw the devil. You want to get a better look at the picture? Come to the Discord. I post the pictures there and on Twitter after the streams are over, and I give a little bit of a tidbit about the character if it has history. There we go. They're running another ad? I just did it. Well, anyways, I'll be seeing you guys later. Have yourselves a very good night and goodbye.